What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Extremely excited to be back with another video. We got episode 16 of the Alphabet series, CFB gameplay online ring. You guys know how we do. Episode 16, I feel like it feels amazing to have made it this far, but I still feel like we got such a long way to go. The night is still very young. I almost can't wait for the conclusion. I'm a little anxious to see how our record is at the end of this series. But we're going to get there one game at a time as we get stuffed on that 4-1. We have the Buffalo Bulls. All right, yeah, nice little ring to it. We're going to be against the Maryland Terrapins. Now, I am familiar with the Maryland Terrapins. I lived in Maryland for about 8-9 years of my life. Now, as far as the college basketball team, Maryland Terrapins are my favorite college basketball team. College football, yeah, not so much. I'm more of a Notre Dame fan. But I do remember Vernon Davis, playing for Maryland. He went to the 49ers, so that was kind of a cool transition as we get it wide open. It's your boy. Touchdown right there. I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked it was that open. But we're up against it a little bit. Just I guess a little bit, I guess, as our opponent gets a good play. He has a tier 4 team, we have a tier 5. Even though, like, playing against it, like, it don't feel like... This is potentially a classic, by the way. I'm going to let you guys decide. I'm not sure why he jumped right there, whether it's a classic or not. He was a tier 4 team. I got a tier 5 team, right? But we felt even. The game felt even to me. So, I don't know. This is kind of... I think this is the first time I think I ever played a tier that was higher than me, and it felt even. That's why it felt kind of weird to say, but he's also at home, so he got the Stadium Pulse in the house. So, Stadium Pulse, he got the home field advantage. He got the better tier, so we're up against it a little bit. But of course, a game like this, I obviously don't feel like I'm up against it to a degree, only because he got a tier 4 team. It's not like he got like a tier 3 or tier 2. Now, if it was a tier 3 team, I would be a little bit more worried. As we kicked the field goal and we miss it, I was like, Right before the half, I'm not going to lie. I started to get a little upset. I'm not going to say and tell you a lie. But then I had to think about it. I said, man, you do got a tier 5 team. This is a tier 5 kicker, so I guess it makes sense. But no bother, Winnie the Pooh. We got to find a way to get the ball back and find a way to get the lead. Now, here's the thing, man. Playing defense in this game is so challenging. Now, when you got a tier 5 team, it should be. You shouldn't be trying to, you shouldn't think that you're going to get like 5 picks a game unless your opponent is bad. Speaking of our opponent actually has 18 wins. He's 18-49. Now, what does that mean? As he gets the fourth down conversion, somebody get him. The only thing about that is I had him manned up. I had that running back manned up. But it's a tier 5 team. It's all right. But, yeah, he's 18-49. As he scores right there. Some people catch their stride late. You don't know. You don't really know who you're going up against and what, what's that, 49 plus 18, what's that, 67 games? That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games they've played. So, some people, man, they go on streaks, at certain points, so you don't know. And some people don't. It's your boy. Some people just ain't good at the game. Now, which one is this guy? We don't know. You know what I mean? But only thing we know, we do got to beat him, though. We go over the middle, towards the right just a little bit, middle of the fourth quarter. We got to find a way to get into the end zone. We hit the running back again. He is considered one of the better players on the team. At least he got the start. We run to the left, and we had to slide right there. There was too many red jerseys. We fall back over the middle. 14-14. We got a ball game. Now, we got to find a way to stop. Now, I kind of got a feel for what he likes to do. I tried to get over there on that screen. Man, they would not let me get over there. So I tried to get over there. Couldn't get over there. He gets a catch over the left. I was right there, but just close, no cigar. Over the middle run, good play by our opponent. Gets about 6 there. Third down and some change. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not second down. I'm sorry, second down and 4. He goes to the right-hand side. We end up batting that down. Good bat down. Now, right about here, this is where I started to, send my outside linebackers. Okay? So he gets to, I thought I had him there, but he was just a little bit too fast. So I start sending outside linebackers. And I start manning up a little bit. I was a little scarce about doing this, but I said, you know what, man, let me just Let me stick to it because I think what I do know is that he's going to his running back a lot as we pick him off right here. My goodness gracious. Woo! CPU pick. I was like, man, I couldn't believe it. Well, we got time. We got to get down this field, man. We got to do something. I didn't see anything. I didn't want to force it. Next play. Here's the thing, right? We go deep here, right? And we get this bad down. Then we go deep here again, and 0 seconds left to go on the clock, and we get this picked off. The first play that I did on this drive was my first air ball by my quarterback. And that hurt. Because if he throws that ball the way he's been throwing it the whole game, that sets us up perfectly to have a potential field goal. Do we make that field goal? I don't know. But we do go over the middle in overtime and we score. Okay, so we get the first score. All right. His turn to burn. Let's see what he got. He does the thing that he's done all the time. I had him manned up, but that linebacker didn't get over there. Tier 5. Next play. Look at me. I'm struggling to get over there. I'm like, man, somebody get him. I thought I had him. I didn't think that dude was going to block me that well. He goes to the left. Look at that. Rewind that. I had somebody perfectly placed for that. But no bother. Winnie the Pooh. All the marbles in China. Okay, I got the running back manned up. I know what he... You know something, man? I'm not even mad, bro. We played a heck of a game with a tier 5 team. I wasn't even that mad. I got to be honest. I wasn't even that mad. I was a little frustrated, but I wasn't that mad. The only thing that was frustrating was that, I knew what he was doing, and I still couldn't. I still couldn't stop it. I knew what he was doing, and I still couldn't stop it. Like around the third quarter, I had got a feel. Now that play, you see that play? You see how I was there first to pick it off? Then all of a sudden a miracle happened, and he jumped in front of me and caught it. I don't know what to I don't know what to do about that. I put that player there perfectly to make a play on that ball. Just in case he threw there, I put my player in a proper position to make a play. Didn't happen. I guess this wasn't meant to be. 8-8. We go 8-8. We were 8-7. Oh boy. The only thing that stings about it is that this is a series. We are doing a series, and it's just wins games like this. You feel like you gotta get the win. So now we 8-8. We was up 1 on the record wise. We was up by 1 game. Now we're tied. But it's part of the gig. Your boy